Hi guys, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I am still working on these journals. I have gotten a little farther. They are taking me a really long time, obviously. I have two of them with the pages sewn in, and they're mostly going to be the same. Every once in a while I'll make a mistake and something will be out of order, or I'll have cut it the wrong size or something. I don't know. But the colors are really fun. I still have so much to do. I mean, seriously, I feel like I'm going to be doing this journal forever. I want to have like quite a bit of like stuff coming off of it here and there. And so far I've got just that, which means I've got a lot more to do anyway. And I mean, it closes just fine when it's tied, but it is really chunky, which is fun, I guess. And I still haven't done anything to the cover yet, but I thought I would come on and try something with you guys. I've never made a paper pen before. Have you guys? So I found this peacock feather image on Graphics Fairy website. I don't know what I searched to manage to find it. I have no idea, actually. But if you type in the search thingy for peacock feather, maybe it will show up. I don't think I typed that in. I can't imagine that I did. But I found it and copied and pasted it into a Word document. And then I got it the size that I thought I would like for it to be for a pen. And then I copied it again right next to it so that it was the same size. And then I flipped it over. So this is a mirror image. If you don't do that, they won't line up. They'll be like this, you know, see how it's not lining up. But since it's a mirror image, then you do this and it lines up. It sounded like I was saying mirror image. Mirror image is what I was trying to say. All right, so then I have a new pen. So I'm planning on this pen being in the journal. So you're not getting like an old pen or anything. It is a brand new pen. So I just pulled this out. I don't know if this is going to work. I mean, I've seen people make paper pens before, but I have never done it. And so we're just going to go for it together. I just plugged my hot glue gun in. What I was thinking to do, let's sit that kind of next to me. I've got, oh, you guys, I almost videoed my surrounding area to show you what a mess I have everywhere. But it's disgraceful, so I'm not doing it. Anyway, I've got a mess. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to try and place it so about that much of the pen is sticking out, you know, just where it starts to taper. And the paper's not going to fit, you know, when it's all glued together. The paper will not fit all the way around. So I think I'm going to wrap it with some fabric. Don't know. This is my first try, so we're just going to figure it out together. I think maybe what will be the best thing to do, so I don't have a whole bunch of hot glue squirting out the sides of the thinner part, is to just kind of start up here. And I have no idea what hot glue does to ink. I'm assuming it's still going to be fine, but I really don't know. But really, it's just trying to get it so that my pen kind of just stays where I want it, hopefully. Well, it's hardened, so I mean, it's good enough. I can maneuver a little bit, you know. But anyway, so there's that. So this will go on this side, and you know, when you write, it'll be really cute, I think, if I can pull it off. Yeah. Okay. So I was thinking to add some fuzzy stuff coming out the sides of it. There's kind of like a lump of fuzz right here, and I don't want the lump. And I'm planning on, I don't know, I'm thinking I'm gonna hot glue the thing all together so that it has some sturdiness, I think. But I don't know that I want to mess with the hot glue with this fuzzy stuff. This stuff is really sometimes very fussy to deal with. But what I think I'm going to do is just kind of do a little bit at a time. If this doesn't work, then we'll use hot glue. But I'm trying not to get the edges too bulky. And then hopefully it dries fast enough that I can kind of move. Now, this stuff kind of curves around and the fuzzy will start being on the inside like that. I don't want the fuzzy on the inside. I want the fuzzy on the outside. So I have to make sure as I'm going around that I've got it going in the right direction, and then I'll just do a little bit more. So sorry about my lack of videos lately. I don't know, you guys. Sometimes I just don't feel like I have anything good to share. I don't know. Like, I like what I'm making, but I don't feel like it's video, worthy. Like you've seen me do this before. Why, not this particular thing, but why would I show you the same thing over and over again? So I don't know. I'm feeling, I don't know what the words are, but feeling something. I've been trying to watch lots of different people to get like inspiration for not necessarily new ideas, but motivation, I guess. And then there are people, you know how you watch people for a long time and then you find somebody else to watch and you kind of don't watch someone that you used to watch all the time. You kind of don't watch them as often. I've been watching a few videos of people that I haven't watched in a while, like in a long while. And I don't know. I don't know if I would say that I'm getting any inspiration. I don't know. I think that one of the things I'm finding is I need to plan better for journals. I find paper that I like, and I think that's going to be good enough. And it ends up being such a challenge to find enough to go in the journal that and what's happening right now is this journal is taking me forever because I'm having to find things. And one of the things I think that I have a problem with is the paper is called Dandelion, right? And so I've been trying to find Dandelion stuff, which you cannot find. That it just is not out there. There's the Dandelion seed look, and fine. A page or two like that is fine. But I was looking for the actual Dandelion image, and it's a weed, so people don't like it, right? But it's fun, in a journal, I think. Anyway, so I think for the next time I do a journal, this is really frustrating. The next time I do a journal, I'm going to hopefully do a lot more collecting for it before I actually do it. So lots of you lovely ladies have mentioned in your videos how you do that. And gosh, I don't know why it took me so long to realize that that is a really good idea. Slow, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should have done hot glue. I don't know. It's just, it's so unforgiving, and this, I can at least pull up on it and try to position it. All right, all the way around. Go ahead and cut that off. So, I mean, it's not totally adhered, but I want to just get an idea of what it looks like. I'm going to put just a piece of white paper behind it so that we can see. So it has, you know, little fuzz coming out around it. I think that's cool. It's fun, right? I don't know. I think we're going to go for it. So then now I think what I'll do is, oh goodness, I need to do more hot glue. And you know, the one thing about hot glue is that it dries so fast. It's a good and a bad thing, right? Dries, hardens. Let's see. I do want to put just like a little more coming out of the top up here, I think. I really like this brown color, but I don't want to have like it all brown. Okay, maybe I should just stop. Stop it, Stephanie. Stop it. Stop it, Stephanie. Okay. How am I going to do this? Maybe if I glue down here first, I can still lift this and add glue down here. What do you think? Good idea? We'll find out. Well, I did pretty good at lining it up, so that was good. And then, okay, I need to add a little bit more. I'm just gonna kind of poke my glue head down in there just to kind of get some glue on either side of the, well, if I can. I'm just kind of trying to get it to close. And I'm gonna wrap it with something. I tore some fabric. I really like this part though, so I don't know. And I do think that the hot glue will hold it just fine. It's just something right down here. And you know, it's a good, it's not too weird thickness-wise. It's fine. All right, let's get some glue inside. And just kind of squirt it down in there. See how that goes. I inked on the inside and outside of the paper so that if any of the edge of the underside is showing, it's inked. It's not like bright white paper. Let me see here real quick before I do any more. What I was thinking to do was have it inside this pocket. Okay, I guess it's fine. I keep on thinking about this color up in here, but I feel like it's not enough. Like I want to add. Maybe I'll just add more of that one color right up at the top because it looks a little naked up there to me. And that was this bluish color. I don't know. I don't want to add any purple, do I? There's no purple in the journal. I'll use that somewhere else. Let's see what happens. So has anything been going on in my life? I'm getting my hair cut this afternoon. That's nice. My friend Ardith, I hadn't texted or messaged her. You know, we talk on through email quite a bit, and I sent her a message today telling her that I'm getting my hair cut and colored. I'm getting gray, you guys, and I don't appreciate it. I think that I'll be okay with it, but just not yet. I'm not ready yet. And so I'm gonna go ahead. I had my daughter color my hair quite a while back, and it turned out okay, but I think the at-home dye job maybe fried my hair a little bit. And so I am going to have a professional do it and cut it. It really needs cut. It's just a frizzy mess, you guys. All right, kind of like the inside of this feather pen. It's a frizzy mess. Hopefully. I'm trying to make it and get those glue bits off my fingers. Sorry, that's probably gross looking, but what's a girl to do? But anyway, yes, I am looking forward to my grays being gone. So the color that my daughter did, it's been over a year ago, but it was so close to my natural hair color that the grow out is pretty much not obvious, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe everybody else is looking at me going, girl, you need to do something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting my hair done. That's exciting. Okay. Now the rest. I feel like I need to just do it all, and that's not going to be easy. I don't know if there's a better way to do this or not, but I'm just going for it. And it'll kind of squeeze to the edge, I think. It's nice and warm in there, so I think it's still moving. How cute. That's fun. Okay, let's figure out this bottom part. That part came out of the pen right here. Let's see if I can, I don't know how I want to fix that. Squirt some art glitter glue down in there, maybe? When we first moved here, we had moved from Anchorage. Okay, wait, before I tell you that, I had pulled this strip of fabric into a, like a little strip that I thought I could kind of glue around just to finish off that bottom. But I actually feel like this strip is still too fat. So I am going to try and pull it again. And hopefully I don't, destroy it. Anyway, so we had moved here from Anchorage, and the animal life that you see up there is, not what most people aren't used to. And so we would see moose a lot. Actually, mostly it was just moose that were everywhere. Every once in a while, somebody would tell me they saw bear, but I never did. It wasn't until right before I moved that I did see a bear crossing the street as I was driving to a friend's house. It was like a mama bear and her cubs. So that was cool that I finally, after all those years of living there, I did finally see a bear living in the wild. I saw them at the zoo, but never in the wild. Of course, I think that they maybe don't like the highly populated areas so much. So the fact that I was living in Anchorage probably had something to do with that. But anyway, we saw moose all the time. And so you get used to seeing things and you're like, oh, that's just the wildlife here. So we moved here, and I'm going to use hot glue to get it started. I'm going to kind of put it down in there. And we were driving into town and kind of a back road because I live outside of town, outside of Spokane. So we're taking a back, road into town. And I saw on this back road, I saw peacocks. And I was like, wait a minute. I mean, I'm used to seeing things that other people may not see, but I don't think, I'm like, peacocks? Somebody's peacocks had gotten out. Like, how did I grow up in Washington and not know that a peacock might be roaming around? Okay, so maybe that's telling more about myself than I should. But anyway, it was pretty cool to see a peacock just roaming around. So the things we see around here, I don't think I've ever, have I seen a moose? I might have. There are moose around here, just very few compared to the way it was up in Anchorage. I mean, they were just crazy. But we've got lots of deer to an annoying extent. I remember when we were moving here and I was like, oh, how cute. Yeah. They are so destructive. Oh my gosh. And they jump out in front of you when you're driving. They're like, here comes a car. And it's like they're playing chicken with each other to see who will jump out in front of the car. Very frustrating. So, I mean, I don't know if it's the best color option, but it finishes it off. Let's see how far I want to go. Maybe I'll go ahead and just go on up. I'm going to keep adding a little bit of glue here and there. Anyway, so yeah, we have deer, suicidal deer, and wild turkeys. My daughter said the cutest thing when she was little. We would talk about the wild turkeys as we were driving into town. And so one day when we were driving into town, there weren't any. And she asked where the bad turkeys were because she thought wild meant that they were naughty. She's like, where are the bad turkeys? It's pretty funny. I just pulled that edge, that out again. All right, I gotta poke that back down in there. So don't do that. Missed. Trying to get in between. So I don't know if I said this or not, but I haven't had my hair cut by a professional, I'm pretty sure, since before COVID. I've just been doing it myself. I'm going to poke some hot glue down in there. Probably more than I should have because it's squirting out the sides. What a mess, you guys. Okay, don't do that. I just messed up my fringe. Let me get that off my fingers. Well, I can trim it. It doesn't take up that much space. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this off right here. Just do a little hot glue going across. So I'm hoping that I can, video a little bit more, maybe of me decorating the covers of the journals. I don't know. I'm just having a really hard time coming up with, ideas to video, but I am still working and hopefully can figure out some good direction to take here pretty soon. And I'm gonna have to cut off this nastiness right here because I made the pretty stuff, I made it really gross. That stuff is stronger than you would think. Okay, maybe I'll just cut this side as well so it kind of evens up. So it's only furry to a certain extent or a certain point. Yeah, so when I go back to the journal, I come in, I've been working on it mostly every day, but some days not as much as others. Anyway, so every day I come to the journal to do some work in it, I think that I haven't gotten anywhere. Like, good grief. So even just this pen, when I realize, you know, when I open it up, I'm like, oh, I still have pockets to decorate. I haven't decorated them. I sewed them in, but I haven't decorated them. Okay, so there's a fun little pen to sit on the inside. Isn't that cute? I doubt that this would go on there. I don't know that you'd want it to anyway. That's funny. So I don't know, would the ink, you know, stain your pocket? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. You could also put like maybe a thing across and then have it, you know, held in by that, but I just don't think it would hold it very well. Well, anyway, so there is a fun little pen. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for watching. And like I said, hopefully I will be a little bit more active on here very soon. I'm not gone, not disappeared or anything, so be patient. We'll see what I come up with. Thanks you guys for watching. Bye.